Incoming broadcast. Protocol urgency, immediate. Threat level, Aleph. Protocol subject, SCP-1654.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wicked Reading. Today I will be reading SCP-1654, Tuned to a Dead Channel. Object Class, Esoteric. Protocol Instructions. The special containment procedures of SCP-1654 are to be broadcast to all remaining sites on an unencrypted wavelength. Civilians receiving this message are encouraged to assist the Foundation through any means possible. Foundation personnel who fail to comply will, at the minimum, be met with immediate termination. Civilians who fail to assist will not know reclamation. At least 13 Foundation outposts are to be situated in a circular region along the outside of every remaining site, at least 20 kilometers away from the site. The following accommodations are to be made for each outpost. At least 3 separate rooms containing a small portion of at least 4 milligrams of the site director's ocular nerve. An outside wall along with the corpses of 3 level 3 personnel changed daily. The bottom of the basement level must contain at least 3 kilograms of dirt or rock originating from any SCP-1654-1 instance. All personnel manning the outpost must be unreclaimed. 71 milliliters of blood from each overseer must be hidden somewhere within the outpost, away from SCP-1654. These outposts will be responsible for forming a protective barrier against SCP-1654. Additionally, any incoming civilians will first be handled by these outposts prior to being sent to the site for further action. All individuals manning these outposts are not allowed to die. Sites that are unable to meet these accommodations within 3 weeks of notification are to activate all on-site nuclear warheads. All personnel with existing familial connections are to submit themselves to the Foundation Office of Reclamation for immediate termination. Personnel who do not comply are to be executed as soon as possible. The remains are then to be fed to individuals no more than 5 minutes prior to reclamation. Reclaimed individuals are to be sent to Lunar Area 32 for immediate extraction. Once the individuals arrive on Lunar Area 32, they are to be immediately subject to Thaumaturgical Ritual C-337. The result of the ritual is to be launched from the Foundation's Seraphim array situated in orbit towards any major civilian population centers, now known as SCP-1654-1, the remains of which shall be identified as Seraphic Zones. This process is to be repeated until all known -1 instances have been converted into Seraphic Zones. Should the current supply of personnel with existing familial connections be exhausted, civilians from the immediate surroundings are to be used. Should that method be exhausted as well, personnel are instructed to begin creating suitable candidates themselves. Once all possible candidates have been exhausted, remaining Foundation personnel are instructed to congregate in any of the Seraphic Zones and begin the termination of SCP-1654. Further instructions will be given prior to this event.
Protocol last updated 26,654 days ago.